Truth is the nature of seeing through the eyes of the soul, through the heart. Every day someone is depressed, down, suicide, sad and feeling alone. Someone dies every minute, every second. Things become so hard for people, we forget. There's less fortunate people out there who don't have that, what we have. Families are lost, homes, and a spirit to live on. There are people out there who will walk past someone who's dying, not given a care in the world. But there are those few people who emerge, and those who do are blessed by the hands of God or higher power. Who are we? We are souls of the divine. We have all fallen to sleep. And now is the time to wake the divine within you. Make transformations. Comes change. Courage becomes strength. You see, it isn't about letting the past to be brought up into the now. Allow the past to motivate your future. Use personal experiences to help someone. That when you went through that experience, you had to learn yourself. Don't allow another person to go down that road. When you can help that person to go beyond their limitations, to save them from going through that failure. And we're not saying doing it for them. We're saying to allow that person to still go through that experience. But we're saying giving a guidance and support and hand. Give them tips how to get through it a little bit more easier. And even though we have to go through that experience ourselves, so we need to stop worrying, start doing things to shift us. Don't say you can't, or it's too hard. We know it's hard, but you knew this when you made the soul contract to experience life. We all made the oath to learn about life. You see, it's not all about human situations. It's about expanding our souls into that consciousness, that unconditional love. We're not always going to be in unconditional love, but we can raise our energy to match that unconditional love vibration frequency. But even so, you still not understand as in the mind. The mind says different. So you see, you will still understand when we say we have to shift things or create positive thinking. Understanding it and doing it is two different things. You will understand, but for it to actually work, you have to do the work and make the effort. Also it's about changing certain things or certain people or situations, negativity within our lives. We don't say change everything, but when we change the small things, it creates room for greatness, new opportunities. Change is never an easy thing, and it's never a comfortable thing either. But it's to shift, and when we get past that, we go into wonders. You see, we all deserve, you deserve to be happy. We all tend to help people, and we help people too much. And you have to know you can't always be there 24/7. You just can't be there all the time. You're doing too much, taking on too much. It's leaving you very upset and vulnerable. So many things happen in our lives, we just can't do everything. We can't keep ourselves down. There's only so much we can do for people. You've got to take care of yourself, and whether it's through family or relationships, you have a strong enough bond, holding on to that love. Because the most important thing is the relationships. Bonds of love within the soul. You have to trust each other more. And people in a relationship and families and that love, it will be the most very important part for keeping people and family together, that love together. Because after all, that love together, we are more stronger together than we are apart. See so many things going on in this world. You need each other at this time. So many shifts are happening, and heaven and earth is coming into earth. So feelings and emotions may be getting brought up, shifting, and things a bit unbalanced, and this is because there's cracks within the energies, and it's releasing, just like we release emotions and past issues. Energies are coming in to push all that negativity out, to bring in unconditional love, peace, harmony, and to bring heaven and earth back together once again. But to manifest anything in our lives, if we want help, all we have to do is ask the angels, Archangel Michael. When we ask, they can help us, because after all, they can't take our free will away from us. It's about trusting the things, seeing the things we already have it. Even though we haven't got it, we need to feel it, imagine it, just as we already got it. Just like the holiday, when we imagine it, and we certainly feel it at the time. But will the for other situations like relationships or people in general, it's a lot more hardly so. Only because we condition ourselves through the thought pattern. We think a thought for so long, could be 2 years, 3 years, could be even a decade. And however long you thought that thought, or how many thoughts it is, they build up. They get stored up in the back of our minds, and then they come and get brought back up. We get to choose if we want to let it go, if we still have resistance and to hold on to it. Any lessons in life is to experience that experience. Without the experience, there is no life. Without life, there is no experience. If there truly was not souls, or we wasn't having human experience, then we would just sit there like zombies. We would stand there like a robot would be able to have a conversation about that consciousness. And it's that consciousness which is the soul, which is that higher being, that connection to God, higher power, higher energy, angels, whatever we want to call them. When we unlock the keys and connect our inner light within our heart, soul, we open new doors and opportunities. And remember, you too can change your life. How you condition yourself the way you think and feel. To the next video, guys. Peace and love and light.